An evolving faith. Pope Francis releases a new document signaling some changes in the Catholic Church. It tops our news at 5:30. The 256-page apostolic exhortation released today makes no specific change to church doctrine, but it does signal the Pope's willingness to embrace some change. And
specifically when it comes to the Church's view of divorced Catholics. Nick Monticelli live tonight. And Nick, there's been plenty of reaction to this today.
Sandra, there has. A lot of Catholics, frankly, are confused, and I don't blame them because there is a lot of material to read. But based on that reaction, there are some that are staunchly opposed to what the Pope is talking about, saying they don't want to change the traditional teachings of the Catholic Church. But others are very excited, saying the Catholic Church has been stale and has not been changing with the times.
I've been longing for this for decades.
Father John Staudenmeier is excited about what he calls a drastic change in the Catholic Church. In the Pope's 9-chapter writing, he's encouraging priests to show pastoral discernment in the complicated situations of parishioners. And one of the most complicated is divorce. The church rules say a divorced person cannot remarry or receive communion if remarried. Francis wrote the church should focus less on how it treats divorcees and more on how to help people remain in loving relationships despite modern challenges, adding remarried worshipers are not excommunicated and they should not be treated as such. On gay marriage, the pontiff writes there is absolutely no grounds for considering homosexual unions, but he also urges an end to unjust discrimination.
My blood was boiling. I wanted to go on the defense for people that are gay and people that, you know, like me, that are divorced.
But as you hear, some Catholics do not think the shift in culture is enough. Lynn Pellerito is divorced and remarried and says she still does not feel welcome.
I still felt so much judgment in what I was reading, not from him, but from the church.
But she does say the Pope's writing is a step in the right direction. Father Staudenmeier agrees, saying the Pope is telling priests their job is not to enforce rules.
It's not the main thing. The main thing is to use the moral and intellectual resources of the church to come to the aid of innumerable people that badly need allies.
Now back out here live, the Pope also talked about sex education, saying it is more important than ever now in this age with it being trivialized due to the flood of pornography. He also talked about contraception. The church promotes abstinence during a woman's fertile period, but he said that that is not only should be promoted, but he talked about the other forms of contraception. They are not against that. We are live. Nick Monticelli, Local 4 News.
Yeah, Nick, there were a lot of things here that I think some people expected the Pope to talk about. Things like sex education. I think that surprised some people that he would include spending time on that topic.
Yeah, and it did, frankly. The Catholics we talked to said they hadn't heard that yet from the pontiff, but they were actually happy about it because that is part of the problem. A lot of teenagers don't have the proper education. That certainly, of course, leads to the rise in teen pregnancy.
Well, as we've seen in this papacy, he is not afraid to move into new territory, that's for sure. All right, Nick Monticelli reporting for us live.